The symbiote returns this year in a brand new adventure, but will it be their last? Tom Hardy is back as Eddie Brock, facing a new threat unlike any they've encountered before. Is this the dance that ends it all? Will Venom find a way to survive, or will they drag Eddie down to the abyss with them? So here is this trailer of this movie, Venom: The Last Dance. The trailer opens in a picturesque Mexican location, revealed in set photos from June 2023. The scene intensifies as a man shoots at Eddie, who transforms into Venom, absorbing the bullets. They unleash a dog that attacks the man's ankles. In a hilarious display of teamwork, Venom extends Eddie from his body like a puppet, guiding him to take down the attacker. This scene reminds us of their quirky dynamic from the first movie. They're still funny and out of sync at times, and Eddie can't resist interrupting. Venom then devours the heads of the remaining bad guys, an unrated moment. The violence hints at the possibility of an R-rated movie with head chomping and facial lacerations. This glimpse makes us more hopeful for a mature take on the film. Eddie's transformation continues. He ditches Crocs for cowboy boots and gains new canine companions. It feels like a very Eddie Brock evolution. The trailer opens with David Bowie's Space Oddity fitting not just for its sound, but for its lyrics. The song follows a man venturing into space, fearing not returning, mirroring Eddie and Venom's situation as they face an alien threat. We then move to a heavily guarded military base reminiscent of Area 51. The truck from the beginning, with its hidden cargo, drives through a debris field, kicking up dust. Behind the wheel is Ioane Temple, known for roles in Key and Peele and Ted Lasso. Here, she plays Dr. Payne, a symbiote specialist. This character could connect to Marvel's Shriek, who experimented on Eddie Brock in the comics. Dr. Payne even wears a Roswell, New Mexico UFO t-shirt, solidifying her coolness. The shirt references the famous 1947 Roswell crash, often attributed to aliens. We meet another character, likely a US soldier named Cletus Cassidy. This is clearly a high-security facility similar to Area 51. They have a collection of symbiotes under various colored lights. The first two resemble Scream, red and yellow, and Lasher, green and yellow, potentially foreshadowing the offspring spawned from Venom in the Life Foundation. The trailer hints at the arrival of fan-favorite symbiotes like Scream and Lasher. The Life Foundation, seen in the first Venom movie, might not be directly involved, but these new symbiotes could be offspring separated from Venom at some point. We also see a glimpse of the leftover symbiote from No Way Home's mid-credit scene being retrieved by a new character, possibly Agent Warren. In the comics, Agent Warren's son was killed by Venom, motivated his hatred for symbiotes. Interestingly, the bar scene appears different from No Way Home. The bartender looks different, and the overall atmosphere is dimmer. The trailer leaves some mysteries about the symbiote left behind in the MCU bar after Eddie Brock returned to his own universe. Some theorize it's simply a variant bar in another universe with the same bartender, played by Christopher Fairbanks. Perhaps when Eddie left, a piece of the symbiote remained. It could explain why the bartender appears different in this scene. Hair down, grabbing a drink, maybe the symbiote scared him. Additionally, the trailer confirms this scene takes place in the Venom-verse because Michelle Rodriguez plays a different character here than in the MCU. We also meet Dr. Payne with a possible neck scar that could hint at a connection to Shriek, a symbiote character from the comics. Dr. Payne mentions keeping things secret, which seems unlikely after the events of Carnage. They're clearly monitoring Eddie, and the trailer cuts to him being captured at the military base, still in his Vegas suit. Venom yells, "Oh, I just like that!" And Eddie mutters, "Jesus Christ," showcasing their usual dynamic. This fall, October brings the highly anticipated return of Venom with a brand new movie. The trailer kicks off with a military operation, dropping soldiers armed with strange weapons into the water to confront Venom. These soldiers could be connected to the Jury, a group from the comics known for using various gadgets. We see glimpses of the weapons, electric shocks and what might be energy blasts, targeting Venom underwater. The equipment might be similar to Detective Mulligan's, who is presumably captured by the military. It's clear that these soldiers are outmatched against a powerful symbiote like Venom. However, the real danger might not be human. The threat of other symbiotes is heavily foreshadowed. With Venom's arrival, other symbiotes could draw in, leading to a devastating scenario. The military's weapons are simply no match for these creatures. The trailer even hints at a possible separation of Eddie and Venom, a stepping through the door moment that could signify their final chapter. The trailer then takes us to the dazzling lights of Las Vegas. We see iconic landmarks like the MGM Grand, the Venetian, and the Trump Tower. It seems the city might become a battleground, and we last saw Venom in Mexico, and the trailer suggests he traveled a long way, possibly hitchhiking through Arizona to reach Vegas. Exhausted, Eddie rests in what appears to be a hotel room watching fireworks over the city. Another familiar face returns, Miss Chen, played by Peggy Liu. We have seen her in the previous Venom movie and even in the Spider-Verse. Here, she appears gambling in a red dress at the slot machines. Are they connected to the jury? And if so, what's their ultimate goal? Will other symbiotes emerge, and can Eddie and Venom handle them alone? Will they be forced to separate, and is this their final adventure? What connection does she have to Eddie and Venom this time around? Let there be carnage packed with action, intrigue, and a hint of despair. Fans will have to wait until October to see how Eddie and Venom face their deadliest threat yet. Carnage leaves viewers with a multitude of questions. Here, we delve deeper into some of the intriguing moments and potential plot lines. The reappearance of Miss Chen, played by Peggy Liu, sparks curiosity. We saw her in the previous Venom movie and even in the Spider-Verse. Why has she traveled all the way to Las Vegas, seemingly coinciding with Eddie's arrival? Is that a random encounter, or does she have a specific reason for seeking him out? Their playful dance scene hints at a connection between them, suggesting Eddie might have a soft spot for her. The trailer offers a glimpse of Detective Mulligan, played by Stephen Graham in a hazmat suit. In the last movie, hints were dropped about his potential transformation into Toxin. The closed captions confirmed this by revealing Toxin during his transformation scene. In the comics, Toxin bonds with Patrick Mulligan, initially using his powers for good before succumbing to villainy. Another surprise is the appearance of Dr. Kurt Connors, played by Rhys Ifans, also known as the Lizard. We last saw him in The Amazing Spider-Man and even briefly in No Way Home. Interestingly, in a 2021 interview, Ifans expressed his desire to fight Venom, hinting at a potential clash that might come to fruition here. Whether this is the same Dr. Connors from The Amazing Spider-Man or a variant remains to be seen. The trailer throws a curveball with a brief shot of a hexagonal pattern reminiscent of the multiverse visuals from Spider-Man. Across the Spider-Verse, could this be another nod to the interconnectedness of the Sony Spider-Man universe? While the movie might not explicitly answer existing questions about the multiverse, this glimpse throws open possibilities for future exploration. The trailer opens with a quick shot of a young boy in the front seat of a van with Eddie raising eyebrows. Some speculate this could be Miles Morales, though it remains unconfirmed. The van appears to be the same one from the Las Vegas scenes. A symbiote attacks a helicopter, likely the Xenophage from the comics. Eddie's panicked reaction, questioning why they're after us, underscores the growing threat. Acknowledging the events of Carnage, the focus shifts to a larger threat beyond human conflict. Meteors crashing down hint at an alien invasion, possibly from Kleintar, the symbiote homeworld. That's all we have for the Venom The Last Dance teaser for now. Before you go, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for more awesome movie trailers and breakdowns.